Hey, Professor Cloud here. This video is just one of many from my streamed first playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and its DLCs. Being the game is so long and has a lot of quests and sections that are very dialogue heavy, I have decided to just put together some shorter videos showing some of my favorite, more action-oriented quests, contracts, and treasure hunts. I hope that you enjoy, and if you do, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up on the video and hit the red subscribe button. Following the thread, we could do that. But no, let's go meet Dandelion. We need to meet up with Dandelion.
Run, Roach.
You take the unique gauntlets. Okay.
Giddy up.
Well, so far we have done a lot of things tonight. Absolutely none of them have moved the storyline ahead, but you know, that's all right. Wow, I did not remember Novigrad being that far. Alright, I guess we'll go to the Glory Gate. And I think we'll also meditate while we're at it. Well, supposedly the story in this game is pretty good, but the one problem I do have with the main storyline quests is there is an awful lot of dialogue. Holy cow. And in some instances, it's TMI. It's just too much information.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Okay. Where's the entrance?
Help! Save me!
I'll never come back, you stinking scatty. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
See what I mean?
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Stop walking into his soul!
Gotta get around it.
So, this is interesting. They recommend level 11 for this mission, but yet these are all level 5s.
Yeah, almost like we never left Vergen.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all. but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw.
Good point.
Expecting to come home to
Yeah,
a hot
good
like
point.
a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Alrighty.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay. Let's do some looting before we go anywhere. Aha! We got ourselves another level. Oh, that's a stash. Alright, I've gotten a couple of buzzes here on my controller that it can't be because of the stash. Oh, hold on a minute.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
One last place. Okay. Now then, let's take a look at our ability points here. Alright. Seeing as I have no more empty slots, my best bet is to just level up what I currently already have equipped. let's go ahead and max this one out. Alright. And that actually opened up the next level here. Good. Actually, let me take a look at these first. Fire stream. Emits a continuous stream of fire that damages enemies, stamina regeneration, and combat. That actually would be much nicer than what I'm currently using. I'm not a huge fan of the version that I'm using now. Active shield. Creates an active shield. Maintaining it and blocking attacks drains stamina. Damage absorbed by the shield restores player. Well, that's interesting. Damage absorbed by the shield restores their player vitality. Shit, that combined with the fact that my food almost never runs out. Targeted enemy briefly becomes an ally and deals 20% more damage. Damages and slows enemies within a 10-yard radius. Alternate sign mode. Arch strikes all opponents in a certain radius. Knockdown chance is 21% lower. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Cool. Off to talk to the women. Apparently.
I will get you.
Fire stream is great, gives you much more accuracy, but Ken upgrade is the best for me. Gotcha.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
That was a bold-faced lie.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness. And you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
I envy you the chance to kill their boss in the future. I wish I could do it again. Well, you can do it again. You just gotta start over.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harborside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Sorry, I just realized I hadn't turned on the lights in the house yet. Also wanted to see what the finals. Excellent. Okay. My Niners won. Alright, where are we off to now? I think we stay out here. Yeah, let's just stay out here and then we'll do the two in the city. A Hench Dwarf? What the hell is a Hench Dwarf? First time I've ever heard of them.
Welcome, do come.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Oh, wow. I don't remember Dandelion being mentioned in the books as being open with his sexuality, I guess. And they over-accentuated his makeup. Granted, a lot of transvestites do that, but still... Interesting. Interesting.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Let's see.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I don't understand the need, though, for clothes versus armor. I need to very least sell some crap.
Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything...
Alright. Wolf mask. Oh, obviously we're going to a masquerade ball at some point. So, might as well go ahead and buy him now, I guess. Save me time. Alright, let's sell... Okay, I can sell him this stuff too. Good. Let me get some of it out of the way. Alright. And then we'll sell those. Those. There are a couple instances when you need to wear clothes. The only thing there was one spot right near the beginning where I was meeting Emperor somebody, and I wasn't allowed to wear my armor or weapons then. So I just figured it was a one-time thing. I didn't realize there were going to be more times that would occur. There's nothing really else that I want to buy from him for now. So, alright, that's good. That's a start. That is a start.
So long.
Door. Okay. Now we'll go back into the city. Mare. Yeah. We'll just go with Mare. Now we're on our way to see Marabella. Uh-oh. Not good.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf.
That's quite okay.
Your last rites.
Well, alrighty then. Well, there's one. Okay, back to Marabella. Let's have a little talk with the merchant.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New poulaines, perchance? I've not got a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
And a poulaine is?
Fine. Show me what you got.
So, what don't I got? Something for everyone. Seek and you shall find. Cheap, too.
Saddlebags are the same as what I've got. Alright, we'll sell that. Sell both of those. I'm gonna sell my stouts so that I don't accidentally use them. Same thing with the lager. And whatever this is. Everything else can stay as far as food's concerned. Alright. Alright, these I need to actually dismantle. I don't completely understand why they keep the contracts or letters or things in your inventory. Why don't they just, you know, remove them and put them into your books or what have you after you've read them? There's no real good reason for keeping them around. And you only get, you know, 1 coin per, so...
Thanks.
Come again. Cheap as it gets, right here.
Higher. That's what we should.
Alright.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
What am I doing? A circle around the entire freaking city?
Oi, beware the gutters.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Free coin is free coin. I
A
ain't complaining.
rat bit him, and he's got a...
Yeah, and in the early levels, I get it. But we're starting to get into, we are in the double digits now. So, you know, a coin here, a coin there is not very helpful at all. What?
But catches a cock.
Oh.
He's as good as in the grave.
Come on, guys. Get out my way.
Ow, don't step on me.
Get out my way.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Rats.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
They're not the same kids from the bog, are they?
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
The hell
When his hand
dandelion
abandoned my
mold?
knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me.
Yeah, I did
So
save
I thought
them.
if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Wow. I just assumed that they were going to stay in the bog. Or in the swamps. Why does it have me going that way? Oh, because I don't have a choice in the matter. The city's set up in such a way that okay. Well, that's a bit on the annoying side. What? And there's another board to clear. Let's do that. That's why I love this game. The details are so insignificant, but if you notice them, you can be really surprised. Yeah. And that's, I would say that's true of any big, deep RPG, Elder Scrolls.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Mass Effect.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
And others.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm trying to... Oh, we met him in the castle of Emperor Mare. And the Seven Cats Inn. The name is extremely familiar, and I don't remember where from. Yeah, I can't remember where the Seven Cats Inn came from, but I'm almost positive this general we met at the beginning of the game.
To talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
I'm not a fan of his. Maybe it's just the inflection in his voice, or the way that he says things, but yeah, anyway. There's an inn in Velen. If you look around, it really has 7 different cats around it. Oh, okay. I'm almost positive I was there at some point, but I seriously doubt that I noticed that.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Okay.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say,
yeah?
I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
I should have known this was coming.
Here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Alright, what the hell?
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Yeah, let's go with Chestnut.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian Chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
I'm not a big fan of the horse racing because I don't like the lack of control that you have over the horse when you're at full speed. But it's okay.
Come on. Go, go.
And then there's that.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse.
Let's go.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is
I don't disagree with you at all. From a video game perspective, though, I've gotten a little bit too used to Assassin's Creed versions of horses.
That is why you came here.
Which, granted,
the portly young
is
woman.
very arcadey.
That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Well, well.
But if I did get a new saddle, then that's awesome. Let me take a look, as a matter of fact. So 50 stamina. Okay, so a little bit better than the one that I've got. Cool. Awesome. I need to get some horse blinders. I'm not sure what good they'll give, what good they will do me, but I definitely need to get them. Alright, I want to switch out and start using up some of the singles that I've got. I am very anal when it comes to my RPG game inventories. I don't like it when my inventories get cluttered.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
You mean who I've rescued time and time again?
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
Actually, that one was true.
Literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue.
Oh, okay.
We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
It's Siri.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Alright, cool. How the hell do I get up there? How do I get up there? Alright, well, we'll do it the hard way. Alright. Let's continue on.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Excuse me.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Okay. What do we got left? Talk to Rosa Varatra? Oh. I've been drinking G Fuel the entire time, which is nothing but water.
I traced the planes all the way to the garden. Or did you catch him? No luck. Driving in slippery bugger was quick.
Oh man, what?
Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
It sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Okay.
That so pretty that he can't keep his hands off himself.
Come on. Oh, crap. Alright, fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Interesting.
Gilbert Blith.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it.
What now?
So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you, and I'd advise you to sod off.
Okay,
Who
there
are
we go.
you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, Do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
Since when are servants, guards, allowed to talk back to ladies or royalty or whatever the hell they are?
I hope you realise what you've gotten yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. When the ambassador follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Any last words?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop floating and fight!
Damn it.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely... Damn it!
Their job is to defend them, and they've seen this guy who tried to sneak on your lady. I'd be suspicious too.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Well, alrighty then.
Stop floating and fight!
Come on.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
How many... Couldn't you have come up with more lines than just the one?
Stop floating and fight!
Oh! Crap.
Drat it! You're quick!
this?
Barely handle one. Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy
Very
giving
weird.
me a few private lessons?
Okay, well, you should be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons? Sure.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Of course, you're twins.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
This is true.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
What? I'm so confused right now.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
For someone who has passion for Dandelion, she's sure flirting with me pretty well. Okay. Okay, and which woman character would that be? Alright, what am I doing? I gotta go back to Zoltan. Okay. Oh, if I can figure out how to get there, that is.
No loitering round here.
Oh, shut up. I'll loiter wherever I want to loiter. I'm Geralt of Rivia, damn it. The Kaviri girl everyone keeps talking about. Okay. Yeah. Only two of them. Whoa.
Shut up and fight.
There we go. I hadn't fought anything in a while, so I kind of wanted to.
Hey, pretty boy.
Got my eye on you.
Yeah, whatever. And unfortunately, I don't remember the Kaviri girl's name that they just mentioned. They will always respawn here, so don't bother killing them next time. Okay. Whoa, hold on a minute.
Well,
okay, that was weird. I lost my trail on the map for some reason.
My wife's mum's an old sucker. How are you keeping dryly? Monsieur Sultan, you're burned. What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty burned. Now repeat. Save a rake. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Cool.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. Put his things up for sale.
Oh, then it's not the Kaviri lady that they were just talking about then.
Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Like some dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him.
Oh, okay, I got you.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Okay, off to poetry.
Eternal Fire, why me? What village are you from?
Willows. It's an area 2 days road from the zoo.
Mistaken me for someone else.
You're the only one who's made a
Okay.
mistake. That's...
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple Guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town, then.
You're making the mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
If you don't, I'll have to kick your faces in.
Cheer that, lads.
He killed him!
Alright, dude, what the hell?
I'll slay you like a dog.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Go home, merchant. Try not to come around here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean, both, yes. Thank you, sir.
I actually wanted
knackered.
a merchant. I came back here so that I could sell some shit. And instead I end up with more shit. Damn it.
What do you want?
I'm gonna loot your stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. Haha.
What say you we unload the top prospects?
They ought to never let your kind in, no regret proper.
Looking to make some coin too.
Where are we going?
What's your hair lately? So, how'd it go with this healer?
I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and it
Where's the entrance? Around front? Aha! Oh, and there's another... Oh, and I can't get there. I'll get it when I leave. Okay.
Is there a land where
First
I
things
might find
first.
more of your kind?
Let's sell some shit.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today?
Okay. Alright, let me get rid of that. And... Oh, that's a magic item. Huh. Alright, well then I won't touch that then. Let's see. Let's sell our saddle. The extra trophies. Oh, I can't sell you any of this. Crap. Oh, I meant... Okay, that's fine. I can't sell any of that either. Okay, well that's okay. What cards have you got? Any that I don't have? Apparently. Oh, that's because they're all... I don't know. I still haven't figured out how to pronounce that yet. So... Soyatail? Soyatail? Alright. Cool.
See you later.
Yes, and I have only won twice.
Oh, I'm so annoyed.
I beat the Baron and got his unique card, and then I beat one other person, and that was it. I tried going through the quest line that has the Velen Gwent players, and I went to the first guy and got obliterated because he was using a Nilfgaardian deck, and I didn't know how to battle against that. Alright, what am I doing? Am I supposed to sit or something? It is not clear. What am I supposed to do? Oh. In the inn after sundown. You cannot do that now. Fine. Let me go outside. Actually, you know what? Let me go run to the board that's around the wall. If I can. See if I can jump this. Yeah, here we go.
No, as she drinks on the evening before she retires. Not milk, but blood.
Haunted house.
From a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course. Yes, yes.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer.
Nope.
And a cup
Okay,
in
I'll
my
run back around.
And over me coffee.
Okay, well let's meditate here. Soy-a-tell. Soy-a-tell. Skoy-a-tell. Is the C hard? Or does the C have a hard sound? Hard C sound? Apparently this isn't after sundown. There we go.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. We should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. dream come the morning. Your scent, berry star, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy.
Got a bugged guy up in the right front left.
Violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles
What the hell is happening?
again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Okay. Alright, that's better.
I wish to listen to music.
I thought I was going to have to fight everybody.
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
White Orchard, that was the first town that I started in.
Me to introduce...
I think.
This here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress.
Saved her cousin and
or should
defended
I say,
themselves. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember where we're talking about now. Yeah, it was definitely one of the very early places.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
That was weird.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Since when is Dandelion a freaking thief? He was never a thief in any of the books that I read.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
Yeah.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.